Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to Ocean's Pit, a little show about big things. I hope you guys are doing well today. It's a little chilly out there today. It's nice to be back in the studio here in Elk Grove. Sorry, yesterday we had a little meeting come up, and I couldn't do the show yesterday. But we are here today, and we got a great show planned for you guys today. I hope you guys are having a great day. I hope you all had a beautiful Memorial Day, and you had some time off with everybody. And, of course, yesterday, ladies and gentlemen, a special tribute on Monday to D-Day. Of course, June 6, 1944, all those soldiers that fought for our freedom and our lives. And that's how we remember that yesterday. But I hope you guys are doing well, man. We have a lot of good stuff to talk about today. And we have a great week planned, too. I got my friend Larry on tomorrow who's going to talk about the air and how it travels with masks. And we'll talk about all that COVID stuff and what masks are good and what masks are bad and how the air goes into the homes and stuff. It's really interesting stuff. And then Friday, of course, my wife Laura will be my co-host on Thursday. And then Friday, my good friend Julia Dana will be on Master Chef, I think season 12. Julia and I go back many, many years at Jilly's. And she's an incredible cook. And we're going to talk about her experience on Master Chef. So I think she was on twice. So she'll be my guest on Friday. So thanks for tuning in today. We got a lot of stuff to talk about. So let's go right to some sponsors. Let's not forget, if you need a good lawyer, ladies and gentlemen, one-stop shop. That's my buddy McCampbell Law Group. Roy McCampbell, attorney at law, statewide law practice that is client-focused and results-driven. 708-275-4264. I've already recommended Roy to a bunch of people already, and he's done them wonders. He'll do wonders for you. Good lawyer, trust him. My good buddy Sal from Deutsche Power Center, Great Lakes servicing the construction diesel industry in Chicago for the last 100 years. Call Sal at 224-276-6550. That's Deutsche Power Center, folks. Absolutely. Airtight windows. That's right. Siding and specialist, family owned for 30 years for honesty and quality. Do it right with airtight windows. Call my buddy Lou at 708-788-5000. That's Airtight windows. Ladies and gentlemen, don't forget Don Esteban Cigars out of Tarpon Springs, Florida. Time to get those hand-rolled cigars delivered right to you. Now that it's warmer out, you can go smoke out in the parking lot, out in your driveway, out in your backyard, golfing on your boat, whatever it is, you guys can go do it. Don Esteban Cigars will get those hand-rolled cigars delivered right to your home. Give Javier a call at 727-366-7536. Follow us on Twitter. Follow us and subscribe on YouTube. 4 ways you can watch this show, ladies and gentlemen. Number 1, how you're watching it now on the Tony Ocean Show Facebook page. Number 2, you can go to Twitter. Number 3, you can go to YouTube. And number 4, at the end of the hour from 12 to 1, we replay it on my Mo Carrara personal Facebook page. So there's 4 ways you can watch Ocean's Pit, Monday through Friday at noon, and it's dedicated to the first responders and all the great people like you. Thank you so much for watching the show. We appreciate it. And let's not forget Trico Hair Experts, recreating great hair days out of Rosemont, Illinois. Anthony and Carmela, 773-999-7888. That's Trico Hair Experts. All right, a lot of things. Check the website, TonyOceanMusic.com. Find out what's going to be. And give us a call to book a show at 847-769-8609. I need to start the show by thanking everybody who showed up to Moretti's in Hoffman Estates on Saturday. What a big event, sold out event. I want to thank Tony Toto and Rhino Ryan. Great job. Happy birthday, Lillian, and her friends were there. It was great seeing Denise and Tony and her family there. And great seeing everybody there. I mean, it was a lot of fun seeing my buddy Donnie and my good friend, of course, the mayor of Schaumburg, Tom Daly. So it was a great success. Thank you, Moretti's and Hoffman Estates. What we got planned this week? We got something new. A brand new place coming up this Thursday, June 9th. We'll be at a place called Players Pub and Grill in Highland Park. That's Players Pub and Grill. That's this Thursday for the first time. We're making our debut with me and Rhino, and that will be a 7 o'clock hit. Friday, we'll be at Chicago Prime Steakhouse in Schaumburg. That's an 8:30 hit. I'm starting a little half hour later because I'm doing a special thing for Ron Onesti this Friday. And then Saturday, we're back to one of our favorites, rooftop concert at Tavern on the Point this Saturday. Tavern on the Point. Call for reservations in Edison Park, rooftop on the rooftop. It's going to be a lot of fun. And then next Sunday, I'm leaving for Eagle River, Wisconsin for some fun. So also shout out, kudos to my son Joey today, who was on the radio, Rock Station FM, promoting Portillo's, because he is in the Portillo's marketing department. So he was on the radio talking about the brand new Garden hot dog. So congratulations to my son, our son Joey. Great job you did today. Let's say hello to some people here today. Albert, what's up? Denise, these cigars are day-long smokes. Yes, Dennis, they're good for you. Emo, Albert, the lips are sun king. Your lips are lip syncing. I am? Oh, okay. Hey, darling. Lillian, thank you so much for a great birthday you had Saturday. Happy birthday to you. And great seeing everybody. Liz Lynn, great seeing you. Angelo, Packy's in the house. Get a hold of Honesty. Airtight needs some work done. Okay, we will definitely do that. Joanne, how you doing? Felicia, como está? Kathy, Danny, Ramonde, happy anniversary to you and your lovely wife. Tony Toto, happy anniversary to your wife. 35 years, Tony Toto and his lovely wife, Julie. Danny and his lovely wife. Congratulations, guys. Great job, Toto, you did on Saturday. Richard Hamlin, yo, baby. What's up, Pally? Lip sync is off. Thank you, Albert. Daryl Armenstad, the professor. What's up, brother? Great seeing you guys. And it's great seeing everybody on the show today. Thank you, Danny Mazzy. What's wrong with your lips? Nothing. Why is everybody telling you I'm lip syncing? The lips should be good now. I don't know. Maybe it was something with the computer. You never know in this show, because sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes I appear different colors. Now my lip syncing or lip talking. I don't know. Maybe it's, like the old Chinese movies. Anyway, good stuff for coming out. Now, this Friday, we'll be at Chicago Prime Steakhouse, June 10th. But before that, we're going to be at the Belvedere in Elk Grove. Thank you, Albert. Luann, what's up, my good friend, all the way from New York City? What's up, baby? I hope you're doing well. So, this Friday, before we go to Prime about 8:30, I'm stopping at the Belvedere, and my good buddy, of course, the great Ron Onesti, is being honored Humanitarian of the Year, a special award. Nick Sahajas and the band will be performing. I'll be performing a couple songs, but before I have to go to work. But I will stop there and give support to my brother, the great Ron Onesti, of course, from the Ron Onesti organization, the Arcata Theater and the Des Plaines Theater. So good. It's going to be a lot of fun this Friday. Sorry for taking so long to get a great show last week. Bottom and everybody involved. Congrats. Thank you, BJ Murray, my brother, originally from New York City. I love you, BJ. It's almost time for the anniversary of How Do You Wear Your Hat with Bill Zemi. I think it's time we set something up, BJ. It'd be a good time to do that. Absolutely. Okay. So, very cool. A lot of good stuff. Don't forget now, next Thursday, we're going to be doing our live remote. Me and my lovely wife will be at Cousins Grill in Roselle. That's next Thursday, the 16th, 12 o'clock, down to Cousins in Roselle. Great place, food. Dino and Pete do a great job. We'll be a live remote. First 10 people get a $10 gift card. So hope you can join us to our live remote to see down at Cousins next Thursday. Also, don't forget, September 6th, June 18th, next Saturday, folks, Rumble in the Jungle. Bobby Hitch presents Great Chicago Boxing and the Dream Police. We'll be kicking off the show from 6 to 7, and then we're off to the Speakeasy with the main event band, Tony Toto, Danny Ramonde, Ryan O'Ryan, and John Trencali. That's next Saturday. But we'll be starting off now, folks. Tomorrow I'm getting some free tickets from Bobby Hitch. We're going to be giving away free tickets to Rumble in the Jungle in Rosemont. That's right, baby. June 18th, Saturday. We'll be able to get you free boxing tickets. Who doesn't love boxing? Who doesn't love Rosemont? And who doesn't love Dream Police Cheap Trick? So it's going to be a lot of fun that Saturday. We'll get some free tickets to give, not only to call people who are watching the show, but we're going to have these tickets to pass out for people who come to any Tony Ocean show, and you want some free tickets. Absolutely. I'm curious to know, how was your future son? Emo, our son, Eric, is doing much better. Thank you so much for all your GoFund donations that you gave to my future son-in-law, Eric and Nina. They're doing much, much better. Nina started her brand new job today, and Eric is back, but he's not at the office. He's still at home, but now he's actually starting to work from home. So things are getting better. Thank you, Emo. It's about time you did a live one in New York. Absolutely love that. Absolutely, Luann. And I would have to do it right in your restaurant. I'm planning it. It's going to work. and that's what it's about. All right, so the 19th, we are waiting on the final call for Mojo's Jukebox to open for Sean Cassidy on Father's Day to do Round and Round. Remember, Sean Cassidy was the second son of David Cassidy, of course, from the Partridge Family. Sean Cassidy had a couple minor hits in the 70s. Of course, he toured with his brother, too. So Mojo's Jukebox and Sean Cassidy is this close. We're just waiting for that final approval from our set list that the Cassidy people wanted. So Mike Restivo and the boys are putting something together so we can send that to them. So I'm excited about that. Yvette, how you doing, honey? I hope you're doing well. All right, so let's talk. We got a lot of things to talk about. So much that I'm trying to get it all. Today is National Cancer Survivor Day. So anybody out there that survived cancer, I know Cheryl Riccio, I know my friend Karen Serpico, I know a lot of people out there that survived cancer. God bless. So today is National Cancer Survival Day. God bless people with that. We really do love that. National Olive Day. For your olive lovers out there, if I have any olives, I love black olives. When I was a kid, I used to put them on my fingers. Remember the ones with no pits? No pits, and just eat them out of the can. Black olives are my favorite. Green ones with the cheese sometimes. Richard, fuck cancer is absolutely right. You're absolutely right, my friend. Thank you, Yvette. I'm glad you enjoyed it, hon. Rosemary, I hope you and Seymour are doing well. Yeah, so National Cancer Survivor Week, or the month of June. And you're done. And right, just saying fuck cancer, you can, because it is the worst thing. I'm sure they have a cure for it. They just don't want to. I don't know. That's another show. We're not going to go into that. Are there any songs that you can't sing because they charge royalties? Danny, great question from Alessandro's Supermarket. Danny, no, I can do them live with no problem. If I was to record them, like I did, there is a royalty fee you have to charge. But to sing them live, no. Unless you do it live on Facebook, then they will mute, as you see it happen in a lot of my shows, they will mute the songs, partials of the songs, because you don't have the rights to perform them. So that's the question. My dad just passed away from cancer. Oh, Yvette, I'm so sorry. Yeah, Jack D'Amico was fantastic, too. That's right, Emo. He was a survivor. I love Back Black on my pizza. There you go, Black Lynn. Yeah, I love olives on my pizza too. But I like eating them out of the can, the black ones. The green ones and all that shit in there, I'm not too keen about. So National Olive Day, National Road Trip Day. And how much people do we love road trips? I love road trips. I would take a road trip every weekend. Every Sunday, Monday, Tuesday that I was off, I'd be on the road if I could. Of course, you can't. But I am doing it this weekend, coming Sunday. Me and my buddy Marty, we're going up to Eagle River, and I'm going to relax Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday before I have my show next Wednesday. Next Wednesday will be at Positano's in Oak Brook. Next Thursday, we're making our debut at a place called West 79th Club in Burbank, a brand new place. So that's going to be interesting. I like playing new places, but a lot of good stuff. Also is National Cat Day. I'm not much of a cat guy. I love my dogs. I love pets, of course. I love all kinds of animals. I'm allergic to cats, but I did have a cat for a few years, and I got used to it, so I wasn't scratching, or maybe just the medication that I was on. But yeah, National Cat Day. All right, what do we got here? We lost a couple people, folks. John Seals from Seals and Croft. Summer breeze makes me feel fine. Big duo in the 70s. John Seals has passed away. Also, Alex John Such, the original bass player for the band Bon Jovi, has passed away. Also, Alex John Such also managed Chicago legend Seventh Heaven for a little while. So our prayers go out to the Bon Jovi family and, of course, Alex Such, his family as well. They're just right after another, man. It's just crazy. People are just going, right? All right, let's get this stuff here. What do we got here? Okay. Be careful on the roads. A lot of people are driving excessively. A lot of people are drinking excessively, and they're letting their wives drive. So be careful on the road. Now, if you ask my wife, she says I'm the worst driver in the world. She can't stand being in the car with me. I don't know if it's just me or my driving. I think it's a little bit of both. But we'll ask her on Thursday. But that's one of the things, yeah. Are women better drivers? Probably. But I don't know. I don't pay attention when I drive. And that's my biggest downfall. There's so much shit going on. And I can see that. And she doesn't like cigar smoke, so I can't smoke in the car when she's with me. So my neighbor has a cat named Freebird, calls him from under the cars daily. Oh, there you go. That must be a lot of fun. Yeah. Yep. West 79, my buddy Jerry Jams. Hopefully I can meet my buddy Jerry for a cocktail tonight. Jerry, I hope you guys had a big turnout for Michelle Baroni. The big fundraiser Jerry did, and everybody, Gabe and everybody in Elmwood Park at the Tiny Tap. I hope it was successful. I also want to say sorry to my good friend Kevin Burke, who lost his mom. Kevin was a very good friend of mine for Local 150, and he's been a loyal friend. And I felt bad that I could not go to his mother's wake. I had a party in Inverness I was doing too, and then after that we went to Hell in a Cell, watching the wrestling with my son Joey. So unfortunately I couldn't do that. Patrick Haig, I hope you're doing. Yes, I'm a very good driver. What, Teresa? There you go. I think women are, unless they're busy putting makeup and shit on. So who knows? I see it sometimes, but what do I know? I'm the worst driver. So I'll be the first to tell you that. Me yelling at a squirrel in the street to move out of the way is possibly the same feeling God every day when he looks down on my life. I'm not a religious guy, but I do believe in God. And I do believe he gave us what we have. I do believe it's people like you and friends I have and a family I have. I mean, nothing's perfect in life, but we do have God. And I think that's reason. So I think why I'm still around, God bless. We watched, it was awesome. Yeah, Tony, it was a lot of fun being there. I'd like to thank my friend Ronnie again for setting that up. I appreciate it very much. Jill, how you doing? I hope you're doing well. So my wife will say about me driving, right, hon? Oh, yeah. Horrible driver. She'll talk about that on Thursday. But they're saying today, be careful on the roads. A lot of people, more men are drinking, and they're letting their wives drive. So that's just a quote that came today. There you go, hon. Now, speaking of crazy stories, because we do get a lot of them, how about this guy? This guy is so pissed off at his wife that he beheads her with a meat cleaver, puts it on the front of his motorcycle, and drives around town. Now, you think we're bad in this country. This is weird. This is a guy named Yoneth Redith, 27 years old, out of China. He beheads his wife, puts his wife's head on the motorcycle, and then drives around town. Whack jobs. Whack jobs. You thought it just happened here in the United States. Crazy. And also, I want to say my dear regards to my friend Claudia, or brother Phil Ochino, passed away from Elmwood Park. Phil, I remember him from high school, and Claudia, a good friend, of course, comes and sees me a lot. And Claudia, if you're listening, everybody out there, I'm so sorry. Another good person out of Elmwood Park. Phil, our prayers go out to the Ochino family. She must have done something. She must have done something. I don't know if she must have done something, but even if she would have done something, you don't behead her and put her on the front of your motorcycle and go driving around the neighborhood. Here's a quote that you guys got to be careful. I want you guys to listen to everything that's saying right here. And listen, because this is happening right now in our society, in our world, in our government. I want you guys to listen to this. First, they come for the unborn. First, they come for the unborn. Then they come for the elderly. And finally, they're coming for me and you. What's going on in this crazy world is completely nuts. And I said it, and I'll say it again. You might not like what people post on Facebook or what they say. If you don't like it, scroll over it. Because that's what social media is about. It's about promoting things, good and bad. If you don't like a TV show, change the channel. But this organization is crazy. Joe Rossi, how you doing, my good buddy? Some cultures hate women. Becky Lee, you're absolutely right. There are cultures who do hate women. You are absolutely right. But, so, like I said, I don't know about freedom of speech as much as more. I don't think we have it as much as we used to. But like I said, go out, Put out whatever you're going to say. Peter Prado, what's up, my brother? Hope your trumpet playing's doing better, my friend. It's so true. That's what I say. Keep scrolling, right, Roseanne Caputo? Mark Cap, my good buddy, man. That's right. Good musicians come and play. The Cap Club. That's right, man. Great drummer in the Chicagoland area. Mark, I hope you're doing well. Southside guy. Used to play with Regatta LeBlanc. Tribute to the Police. Roxanne. Hey, Tommy McIntosh, what's up, my brother? Welcome to Ocean Spit, the little show about big things. I hope you're doing well. It's a great day today. It's nice seeing some new people on the show today. Remember, we're on Monday through Friday. And again, my friend Phyllis posted something on Facebook about gas prices. And, of course, blaming Brandon. And, of course, everybody attacked. All I know is, folks, you're right. Maybe the president doesn't have the control to raise the gas. But he closed the pipelines. And I'm not thinking about who has control. I don't care. I'm just going back to 2019. My gas was $2 and something. That's all I care about. I don't care who did it. I don't care why it happened. But I'm just putting myself in 2019. I can put $2 and something and fill my Cadillac. Now I got to pay $6, $7 a gallon. To me, okay, who's in charge? That's whose fault it is. That's how I look at it. Just like anything else. No, I said I've got a oh, there you go, Tony Bisek. Another great. It's all right, Sunday chops are back. That's good, Peter. Fantastic. First, I want to know what she was doing out of the kitchen. Ah, there you go, Daddy. Woo, you're bringing up conversation today. You've seen this before. We've talked about it many times, guys. Millennials, and not only millennials, if I'm even pronouncing that right. Thank you, hon. People block you from Facebook now because of your political views. It's before I used to go up to them, just give them a slap, right, or whatever. If you had a confrontation, you pick up the phone and call or meet for lunch, have a sit down, as we used to say. It's just amazing how people people you might have known for years. Hi, Lisa, how you doing? That's right. Let's go, Brandon. Carol Manotti, I hope you're doing well, and I hope your son had a good birthday, Carol. Tony Minotti, 35 years old. Happy birthday to Tony, Carol's son. Happy birthday. Tony, your interview was great on WBBM. Well, thank you. I love doing that. It was a lot of fun. Thank you, Erica. I hope you're doing better. $6.99 premium today. He does have control. Chucky Schumer demand Trump bring down $3 something gas. Fuel prices are through the roof, Peter. It's crazy. So all I can say is the guys in charge is the reason why shit's happening the way it is. So I don't care who's got control, and they don't do this, and they don't do that. They shut down the pipelines, and we're still giving gas all that money to for the war in Ukraine and Russia. I understand that's all going on over there. Fine. Take care of our country first. Blocking people on Facebook. It's crazy. You know why? That's the pathetic, easy way out, to just unfriend me. Unfriend somebody is the easy way out. You don't have to do anything with these people. Try and buy a little gas. It's possible. Lessen the demand. There you go. So maybe not U.S. first, Lisa. You're absolutely right. Maybe you're right. Just put in a little at a time. Maybe that's not a bad idea, Albert. I don't know. I want to say kudos to, first of all, happy birthday, my buddy Richie Villa. Original guy from Chicago, of course, moved out to Arizona, opened up his hot dog stand over there, his mobile truck, and he was coming from Arizona, going down Route 66, going to shelters and giving free hot dogs for the homeless and helping out. And Richie's a great guy, man. That's how we got to Arizona last year for Chicago West Fest. So he was taking his mobile hot dog stand back and going down Route 66, giving free hot dogs, and he got in a terrible accident. But he was okay. But all his possessions have been demolished and destroyed. But he's doing better, and things are coming around again. But Richie, thank you. But you know what? Karma is going to come back, and he's going to get good for all the good he did by feeding the homeless, by making the Vienna hot dogs and going down Route 66. It's easy to argue from behind a keyboard. Danny, it's easy to argue behind a keyboard. Who cares if they block you? They weren't your friend to begin with. Thank you, Roseanne. Carol, be good. Say hello to Dan. I hope you guys have a good day. If someone unfriends you, you weren't friends in the first place. Richard, I love it. I love these positive compliments today. Very, very good. 8 out of 10 Americans, according to the New York Post, do not just 8 out of 10, 8 in 10 Americans, according to the New York Post, say they are unhappy with President Joe Biden and the way things are going. 8 in 10. It's not just me. 8 in 10. New York Post. Read it and weep. All right, let's go. There's a doctor in San Diego. Supposedly this doctor in San Diego came up with a cure, a surefire cure for COVID-19. Now, Jerry, I don't know if you're listening still. He was arrested for bringing this surefire cure to people who had it and cured these people of COVID-19, and he was arrested. Now, I don't know much of the details, what was involved in this antidote or whatever it was and how he cured COVID-19, but why was he arrested? If he was doing it illegal, I don't know. We can find out more. You might want to Google that and find out about that. But if there was someone doing something that cured COVID-19, wouldn't you want that out there? Even if it might not be the best, wouldn't you just try it anyway? Just like the 3 vaccination shot that were supposed to save our lives. So maybe if this guy's got something here and he tried it and it worked, obviously, if it didn't work, he wouldn't have been arrested. So, who knows? Maybe. I don't block anyone, just unfriend. Don't want to bother with the bullshit. There you go, Albert. Now, James Golston from ABC is showing some guy kept, let's see. Oh, what do you got here? Now, James Golston from ABC is showing about January 6th. Same guy who kept news from Pervit Weinstein all these years. Disgusting email, I know, isn't it? Disgusting. You hear about everything else. Fuel used to get 400 miles in the tank, now getting only 275. They are putting trash in there, Peter. Oh, horrible what's going on. Las Vegas man arrested after selling miracle cure for COVID-19. Okay, this said San Diego doctor, according to the New York Times. So maybe it's something like that too. Thank you, Jerry, for checking that out, baby. Canada is banning all handguns and assault rifles. All right, now, folks. Again, blaming gun manufacturers on all the shooting is like blaming alcohol for all the car crashes. It's not the gun. It's not the alcohol. It's not the drug. It's the people who use the drug and drink the alcohol and buy the assault rifles. Another topic for another show, ladies and gentlemen. You're going to get this fight all day long. I don't know. If you have a gun and it's in your home and you're not touching it and it ain't doing anything, it ain't killing anybody unless the person takes the gun and pulls the trigger. Hello, my dear friend. Just want to say also speedy recovery to your future self. Thank you, John Faso. I hope you're well, my good buddy. And great drum solo there on Wipeout, man. You are fantastic, Johnny. I hope you're doing well. And just got a call, I think, from your son from Oak Brook about doing some work at his place over there in Oak Brook. So I'm excited about that. We'll see. Tammy, how you doing, honey? I hope you're doing well. Yes, long live the United States. It's like I said, blaming the guns is not that. An anonymous tip came to authorities over the past weekend, but that shared Bertan was manufacturing and selling bleach product known as, I said, okay, there you go. Thank you, Jerry. If anything, if this stuff works, folks, if this stuff works and it cures COVID-19, why isn't it on the market? Why isn't it? How come you're seeing commercials like Tom Selleck? Hi, you want to drink this stuff? You can get your COVID-19 cured. Why don't they put this on there? Why don't they put this on television if it works? Why? Because the pharmaceutical people can't make money at it? Because Donald Trump drank it and said, ooh, Donald said it's no good, so let's not do it? Folks, I don't care who comes up with it. Democrat, Republican, alien, pedestrian, I don't care who it is. If it cures COVID-19, then let's take it. What's the problem? It's money, Lisa. Guns don't kill people unless you're Alec Baldwin. Oh, there you go, Richard. You haven't heard much of that trial either, have you? I'm sure that's going to be swept under the rug, and I'm sure that's going to be paid off somewhere. Mom, you're absolutely right, Mom. cash. Money is the root of all evil. Do they have a cure for cancer? I bet you they do. If they did, there would be overpopulation everywhere. And the pharmaceutical companies couldn't make money. So there you go. Good point. Let's take care of some birthdays. Happy 25th anniversary to Tito's Vodka. Love Tito's. I love my little Tito's with some regular water and rose lime juice. Put the rose lime juice in there instead of the lemonade or cranberry juice. It gets rid of the vodka and it gets rid of the sugar. So 25th anniversary to Tito's. Happy birthday to Chuck Barris from The Gong Show. You've seen the movie, man. I love that movie. They said he worked for the CIA and he killed people for a living. I don't know if that's all true. It was a good movie, by the way. But happy birthday, Chuck Barris, the creator of The Gong Show. Ian Hunter, one of my favorite male vocalists, originally from Mata Hoople. Great solo career. I love Ian Hunter, one of my favorites. Peter Asher from Peter and Gordon. Great group from the 60s, celebrates a birthday. Susie Quattro, a great guitar player, great song, Stumbling In. She also played, what's her name, on Happy Days? Pinky Tuscadero on Happy Days. I love Susie Quattro. Great stuff, man. Bernard Schwartz, better known as Tony Curtis, celebrated a birthday last week. Bernard Schwartz, better known as Tony Curtis. AJ Styles of the WWE, woo! Velvet Sky of Impact Wrestling celebrates a birthday. Our little Mia dog, our Mia, little baby dog, turned 4 years old a couple days ago. Happy birthday, Mia. Let's see. Stevie Vai, great guitar player. Steve Vai, 62 years old today. My good friend Lillian. Lillian, happy birthday, my dear friend. How about the masterpiece Prince celebrates a birthday, folks, whether you're a Prince fan or not. How about the great Tom Jones celebrates a birthday today? One of my idols, folks, Dino Crocetti, better known as Dean Martin, ladies and gentlemen, celebrates a birthday today. Robert Englund, of course, Freddy from all the Freddy Nightmare movies, celebrates a birthday today as well. And we also want to say we lost another Chicago singer, entertainer, promoter, Dave Floodstaff. Downtown Rush Street, Dave has passed away. I did a couple of gigs with Dave many years ago. Our prayers go out to the family, Dave. People are just dropping like crazy, folks. Dropping like crazy. What else we got coming up? June 22nd will be a JC Pub in McCook, Illinois. Positano's next Wednesday, June 16th. Next Thursday at West 79th with my good buddy Jerry Jams. June 23rd will be in Bartlett at Pasta Mia. Outside patio on a Thursday night. And don't forget the big one, folks, coming up June 26th, Sunday. Hello, Lake Geneva, Wisconsin. We're going to the Thirsty Parrot in Lake Como. Beautiful spot. Sunday, June 26th. This starts the shows of all Wisconsin gigs coming up. The first one is June 26th, Sunday, 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Me and Jerry Jams and Tony Toto. It's going to be a lot of fun. That is Thirsty Parrot. Father's Day's coming up next week, folks. So happy early birthday to all the fathers out there, man. God bless you. And don't forget those stepfathers who are just as important, baby. Replying to Albert, happy birthday to both of them. That's right. It's my mother and Dean Martin's birthday today. Well, happy birthday to your mom, Albert. Both of them up in heaven. God bless both. Oh, I think cure is out there too. Treatments cost millions. Cures don't, but people will die. I know, Ma. It's very sad. But my mom speaks very words of wisdom. Kathy Lazara, great seeing you. Hope you guys are doing well. It's in the love. It's love of money. It's the root of kinds of all evil. Patrick, we've heard that forever. It doesn't make a difference. It's just nuts. How about this guy? You know, karma's a bitch. Here's a guy from California. He won $10 million, ladies and gentlemen, in 2017. Well, they just caught him. He committed murder in 2020, and they just caught him, and he went to jail. Oh, karma's a bitch. So you won all that money, you went crazy, you killed somebody, they caught you many years later, and now you're going to jail. So that money ain't going to help you for shit. because karma is a bitch. And remember, ladies and gentlemen, I'll say it again, karma has no calendar. Karma has no calendar. Case closed. That's all there is, right? Good. I believe it. You're welcome, Albert. Game shows. Have you ever wondered? We're all big game show fans. I don't like any new game shows. I don't watch them, but the old ones, Match Game, the Newlywed Game, Hollywood Squares, Password, Gong Show. I mean, anything. Now, I don't know. There's some rumors and stuff going on about the show Jeopardy. I don't know. You've seen the show. I forgot what it's called. Game show with John Tarantino. Came out in the late 80s about the TV show that was rigged, the game show that was rigged in the 50s. Are they rigged? Are they rigged to some point? Wheel of Fortune? I don't know. I don't know. It makes you wonder sometimes. Like Deal or No Deal. When all those numbers are up there, and supposedly all these numbers are in the different briefcases. And then and then you see the producer up there, and the guy calls him, and the producer might know how much money's in those cases. I don't know. The question for today is, are game shows rigged to some degree? I don't know. I would like to figure that out. I mean, it's almost like, I don't know. It's a question sometimes I watch. How do these people know this stuff, or how do they do it? Is there something that, I don't know, another thing that we'll never know? It's another show we have to talk about. Okay, what do we got here? There's three. You heard about these doctors that are doing surgery on themselves, ladies and gentlemen. I dated a long time ago Lacey Pemberton from the Card Sharks. We went to go see Gordon Lightfoot. Oh, there you go. That must have been fun. All right, 3 doctors. There's certain doctors out there that have the, I don't know how they do it, but they've already done major surgeries on themselves. Holy shit, imagine that. This one doctor put hydrogenerin, if I'm pronouncing that right, into his own anus because it needed to be cleaned, or I don't know, something needed to happen. But if you look at that story, imagine that guy doing it himself, these doctors performing these surgeries on themselves. That takes guts, man. That's what's true. All right. Here's the big thing we're talking about today, folks. You know what's really sad? All the school shootings, Texas, it happens everywhere. And we're saying pray for the schools, and pray for the schools, and pray for everybody who died in the schools, and God bless the people. But they don't let you pray in school. God is taking off the wall in schools. Can't say the Pledge of Allegiance anymore. You can't say our Father who art in heaven anymore. But when something tragically happens in a factory or a school or someone's home, oh my God, pray, pray. But you don't want prayer going into the school these days for these kids. Don't want to talk about religion in school. Don't want to use the word God in school. Don't want to use the word God in factories. Don't want to use the word God in businesses. But God, where are you when something horrible happens into schools and banks and factories, when these shootings happen? Dawn, how you doing, my dear friend? Hope you're well. Yeah, how did the shooter get in? Absolutely, Lisa. You heard about that story. But it's so sad. Oh, pray for the kids and pray. Yes, you need to pray. But let's take God and religion out of schools. Listen, it doesn't have to be, we don't have to be the same God. As long as you're praying to somebody up in heaven, if there's up there, or wherever they're at. You have to believe in something. Believe in something of higher power. How do you think we all got here? Taking school. Remember when we were kids, we get up. I say, our Father, and then we also did a Pledge of Allegiance to the flag. You can't even say that anymore. Even, I don't know, if you're from a different country, but you're a citizen and you live in this country, why not say a pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America? You're living in there. It's your town. This is where you live. If in Ireland, what they do, in India and China, let them do whatever they want. Let them pray to whatever they want. But let there be a God there of some sort. How about some of the area codes? I always wondered how these area codes got started. Listen to this. Pretty cool. 708 started in 1990. I thought it was way before that. Or am I writing this down wrong? 1980, I'm sorry. 309 started in 1966. 618 started in 1947. 773 started in 1966. 217 started in 1947, 815 started in 1947, and 312 area code started in 1947 as well. Kids will have no respect for our country or God. Ma, you're absolutely right. We should start a column here on Ask D. That's what we should do. I got to have D on the show. I got to have Mom on the show once a week. And we can actually see the face and we can talk to her. So, Ma, let's think about that. Maybe Tuesdays, talking with D on Tuesdays. Remember, like ask. What was the lady's name in the newspaper? People used to send questions, and she used to answer the questions in the newspaper. And remember that? Wouldn't that be cool, Ma? That'd be great to have you on. Ask D, and then any questions, anything. She's got words of wisdom. She's one smart lady. Absolutely. All right. 2 pilots allegedly fell asleep from flight from New York to Rome. Woo! 38,000 feet in the air. Dear Abby, that's it. Now it's going to be called Mama D's column. That's with Ann Landers. There you go, Jerry. Dear Abby, Ann Landers. We got to get Mom. At least, if not once a week, at least once a month. We got to get Mom out. Mom, you're listening in there. I think it's time to get you on the show. All right. So, yes, Ask D. That's what we're going to say. That's what we're going to have it. ABC, 2 pilots fell asleep, ladies and gentlemen, from a flight from New York to Rome, 38,000 feet in the air. Wow. And they fell asleep. Right, Ma? Right, hon?
Right, hon.
Yeah, there you go. Fell asleep. Ask D, they're asking for her. Ask Abby, they're asking for you.
They're asking for you, said.
That's it, Ma. Very scary. That would be hell. Hello, there's Ma. There you go. Then you hear crazy stories. You know, you live in California, you live in Wyoming, you live in a place where there's a lot of nature. And this happened in California. New York Post. A mountain lion walked down into the town and right into a high school class. There's another thing. This mountain lion came down from the mountain, and someone must have left the door open for the mountain lion to get into the school, because the mountain lion just can't go into the double doors. This happened in California, folks. Thank God for autopilots. You're absolutely Lisa Bergman. How you doing? Welcome to Ocean's Pit, hon. And then when you thought that things can't get any worse, according to the New York Post, ladies and gentlemen, a lady got into an Uber car. Uber is very popular these days. A lot of people are using it. Go to work, get a DUI, you need to use it, go to work, come home drunk, you don't want to drink and drive. Uber just gets people around. So people are using it. So one day this nice lady decided to get into Uber to use her Uber car. Well, she was there. All of a sudden, she glanced over to the driver, and the driver is doing this in the front seat. He's weeding the whacker. He's hitting the pecker. He's doing what he's doing while he's driving, while the woman is in the back. And now Uber, of course, she called and complained that the driver was playing with himself while he was driving her to her location. And of course, now Uber is appalled. No shit, Sherlock. You haven't heard that in a while. Isn't this crazy, Kathy? Now you can't even get into an Uber anymore. Some guy's jerking off while you're in the back seat. Can't make this shit up, folks. This is New York Post. Can't make this shit up. Sick people in this world, Tony. How about it? Wacko, Lisa. Absolutely. That's a good one. Hey, wacko, whack it. Hey, yeah, I get it. Get it. Whack it, wacko, got it. Don't forget our sponsors. There you go. Yeah, I hit the sponsors already, Jerry. Thank you so much. Elvis, we talk about that. The Elvis impersonators or people cannot do the weddings in Las Vegas. They stopped all that. It's got to kill the population of Elvis chapels in Las Vegas because the Elvis family has put a stop to it. Elvis cannot marry you anymore. And that's been a thing in Las Vegas for many, many, many years. And I'm sure that's going to hurt a lot of chapels in Las Vegas. Yeah, should be interesting. Amber Heard, after the whole mess, of course, with Johnny Depp. Now, let's see that. I'm happy Johnny Depp won. Okay? Amber was a whack job. But I'm sure Johnny wasn't a saint either. You know, when you get to that popularity of fame, if you were a little whacked even before you became famous, when you get to that level, man, I don't know. I mean, let's be honest. Jim Carrey said he wishes that people in the world can just feel fame and fortune for a short little time, just to feel what it's like with the pressures. So Amber Heard, after the dust all settled, Johnny Depp's getting $15 million. Amber's getting $2 million. Amber Heard is now taking off the Aquaman 2 movie, Removed. And Johnny Depp is going back to the Pirates. They're calling him back. Of course, you know how big that's going to be when Johnny Depp puts the pirate stuff on again. So, it's crazy. Crazy. Love Captain Jack. Absolutely, Teresa. Absolutely. Amber Turd. There you go. Okay. Finally, the last Howard Johnson restaurant. You remember when we were kids? There was a Howard Johnson's restaurant. There was the Howard Johnson's hotel. Remember? Well, the last one is closing, folks. Finally, after many years in upstate New York, the Howard Johnson's restaurant is closing. The last one, folks. 55 years ago, Albert, 55 years ago, Sgt. Pepper. June 2nd, 1967, the Beatles released, to say, one of the greatest records ever made. People will debate that. I'm not a Sgt. Pepper fan. I like it, but I don't think it's the greatest record ever made. I like the White Album better than I like Sgt. Pepper. I like Rubber Soul better than I like Sgt. Pepper. But anyway, when the song started, it was 20 years ago today. Well, 55 years ago, the great Sgt. Pepper. My family always stayed at Howard Johnson. We were on the road trip. Yeah, Howard Johnsons were big back then. Kathy, absolutely, they were big. So 55 years, Sgt. Pepper. Sgt. Pepper. Oh, yeah. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. How about this? And this is not a health show or anything. I'm not a doctor or play one on TV. But most people's liver never get older than 3, regardless of your age. So your liver will never get any older than 3. Now, depends how, well, some people's livers, of course, it depends what kind of health they are in those livers. But anyway, interesting fact, I never knew that. The liver, most people's liver never get any older than 3. Regardless of what age you are. Teresa, Rubber Soul was the best. Absolutely. I agree with you. Because, I love this one. This is probably one of the best ones I've heard in a long time. Now, it's an old quote, but it really is true. Be careful who you trust. Remember, the devil was once an angel too. Be careful who you trust. The devil was once an angel too. Old quote, but a very important one. Here's another quote. Once I did bad, And that I heard ever. Twice I did good, but I never heard. Now, you notice that happens, folks. You can be on a great path and you can do a lot of good in your family, with your friends, in your business, in life in general. But man, you fuck up once and that's all they remember. They don't remember anything else. And that's been that theory has been passed down for so many years, no matter if you're a celebrity or no matter if you're just a regular 9-to-5, whatever it is. I was thrilled when it came out. The currency got me nuts. It took me 3 months to actually buy it. When I got it, I was possessed. There you go, Albert. I love the quote about the devil, right, Emo? Absolutely. But, right, once you do a lot of good things, well, he did this, it's fantastic. But once you do one thing bad, then you're an asshole, you're a prick, you're a bitch, whatever the hell it is. You never get remembered for the good. You get remembered for the bad. We've all made mistakes. We all fuck up. We all will continue to fuck up because we are regular, normal people. Well, I'm not normal, but you know what I mean. Things happen. 99 good things, but you get in trouble for one thing. I agree with you. Sad. Very sad. The guy out there, his name was Chuck. He put this out on his Facebook page, and it said, 27 bones in your hand. 28 if you're lonely. Woo! Think about that one tonight when you're sleeping at 12 o'clock at night. Were you talking to my wife? Well, there you go. How come every husband says the same thing? I thought it was just me. There you go. Albert, human. Absolutely, my brother. We're all human. Get this quote. I want you to listen to it. 27 bones in your hand, 28 if you're lonely. Think about that one. All right, folks. And as the world doesn't get any more stupid than it is, there's a woman. I told you last week, about a woman who left her dog in the car in the heat when she went next door to get her nails done. Robert the General, what's up, my friend? How you doing, sir? Here's a woman, ladies and gentlemen, left an 18-year-old baby in her car, 90 degrees in the heat with the windows up because she was donating plasma. She was donating plasma, so she left her 18-month baby in the car with the windows up, 90-degree weather. So donating plasma. Now, that's a nice thing if she's doing it. I understand. But what about your baby? You couldn't take the baby inside the office with you? What is the mentality of some of these people, folks? They're whacked. You can't fix stupid, Don. Absolutely. Another wacko Lisa, right? Absolutely. How about this? According to New York Post, a wrestler in the gym, fighting, wrestling, school. It was hot. Asked the coach for water. But the coach said, no, keep wrestling. Keep doing this. Keep that. Died of a heat stroke because the coach would not give the guy water. Murder. That's what that is. Here is wrestling. Heat, coach, the water. Everybody gets water, and he died of a heat stroke. Christine, our world has gone crazy, my friend. And I hope you're doing well. Lisa, it is sad. You're watching Ocean's Pit, the little show about big things, folks. Speaking of Portillo's, we had our talk. Our son Joey was on the Rock station today talking about Portillo's. So if you love Portillo's food and you belong to a nonprofit organization, call our son Joe. And he can help you with this, putting this little party together, this little fundraiser so you can make some money for your nonprofit organization. Very simple. You can call Joe at 224-636-3646 or jfank@portillos.com. Can't beat Portillo's, folks. Don't forget my wife's company, Laura Ocean Solutions, increasing profits while reducing credit card fees. She can save you a lot of money. You know why? Because she owns the company. There's no middlemen. Try Laura Ocean Solutions. You're watching Ocean Spit, the little show about big things, folks. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Crazy, crazy. Love seeing you guys. A lot of new faces today. We always say our world is fucked up, but it's the people that's fucked up. You're right, Mom. It's not the world. It isn't the world. You're right. It's the people. But the world has gone crazy, but it's not the world that's gone crazy. It's us wackos in this world. Now, some of us are a little crazy. I know I'm a little whack. Not to do some crazy shit like some of these people. My God. How about this, folks? You're going to love this one. This is more ignorant and stupid than I've ever heard before. Here's a man who is suing his stepson to recover money to help raise him. So the stepdad gave the son $5,287. Raising the son. That's part of a job as your father. You are the father of a child, man, boy, girl, father, mom. You help your kids. Well, this father here, ladies and gentlemen, helped, raised, gave the son some amount of money. Now, I don't know if this is all at one time or this is what accumulated through the years. It was $5,287. Now, the stepfather is suing the son because he wants his money back. Now, going to court and suing his son. I'm going to let that go, folks. I'm going to let that go. I know sperm donors that would do the same thing. We got to have Natalie on the show too. Ask Natalie one day too. One day we ask Steve, one day we ask Natalie. $5,287 suing. Whoo! And this stuff actually makes the news. That's the most, the worst thing about this, folks, this shit actually makes the news. These stories make the news. As this crazy world that we live in, all this negativity that we're hearing all the time. I'm that way a lot of times too, though. That's one of my bad downfalls. Negativity all the time. It's always on this side. Wow. But see, this stuff makes the news. It's just crazy. American Airlines, folks. The CEO announced that 100, they just knocked down 100 planes because there's not enough pilots to fly them. It's happening, folks. I'm hearing everybody that's been going on trips, they've been delayed, they've been canceled. Pilots don't want to work anymore. People don't want to work anymore. It's horrible. Like I said, it's not the world, it's people in the world. American Airlines to ground 100 airplanes because they don't have enough pilots to fly them is unheard of. Thank you, Lisa. Yeah, because they didn't get the jab. Oh, that's another part. That's another story too. There you go. Some of them can't get work. Some of them can't go back to work because of the jab. But in Italy, folks, according to I just read something about Hardcore Nations. Go to like Hardcore Nations Chicago, like the Facebook page. Anyway, they posted something today that Italy lifted all COVID laws. Now you can fly from Italy to the United States with nothing. Don't need the vaccination. Don't need a COVID-19 card. And Italy has lifted. That's just Italy. It's terrible, Jill. Yeah, crazy. How about this guy? Him and this guy, his girl, they're in Dallas. They had dinner. They're walking around. They're going sightseeing. They go to this giant art museum in Dallas. This guy named Brian Hernandez, 21 years old, pissed off at his wife, his girlfriend, and destroys the museum. Folks, $5.1 million in damage. This guy was pissed off at his girlfriend and started throwing shit and breaking stuff in a Dallas museum. and art museum, ladies and gentlemen, causing $5.1 million in damage. Woo! Another whack job, folks. And last I'm going to leave you with, folks, here it is. South Florida driver got in a head-on collision with a FedEx truck because he was getting something while he was driving. So him and his girlfriend were driving. They got a little horny. She went down on him in the car. He loses control and crashes into a FedEx truck. Folks, what about a hotel? What about wait till you get home? How about pulling over on the side? Dark alley somewhere. All right, folks. It has come to the time we have to say. Anyway, we have to go. I want to thank you all for watching the show, everybody. I hope my buddy Dave Antonelli is having a good time. Him and April up in on their vacation. And speaking of them, let's talk about the Patriot Funding Incorporated, folks. Patriot Funding, when timing is everything. That's right, commercial money lending at its finest. Patriot Funding out of Roselle, Illinois, 630-675-4730. Folks, I want to thank you all for being a great audience today. Check the website, TonyOceanMusic.com. Give us a call at 847-769-8609. Don't forget, folks, this Thursday will be at Players Pub Grill in Highland Park. This Friday will be at Chicago Prime Steakhouse about 8:30. I'll be also at the Belvedere at 7 o'clock, honoring Ron Onesti Humanitarian Award. And then Saturday, rooftop concert will be at Tavern on the Point in Edison Park. Going to be a lot of fun. I don't know if Dave's watching the show today. I think he's with somewhere. I know he's on vacation with the kids. Thank you, Lisa. Love you too, honey. At least park the car, Albert. Exactly. I read she almost bit it off. Probably so, Richard. Oh, boy. That's what I say, folks. Anyway, it's been great, man. Thank you so much. Shop local, buy local. Go out and support live entertainment. Go out and support live establishments, live music. And thank you so much. Have an incredible day. And remember, folks, the great words of Ringo Starr, peace and love. Peace and love. Thank you so much for watching the show. God bless you all. And I do love you dearly. Have a great day.